I could not remember to put lotion on my hands for, bruh. I cannot remember. I don't know why. But that's not why we're here. Oh my God, my wedding ring is in my house. I'm already making this not credible. I don't have no lotion and my wedding ring is in my house. But anyway, here's how you meet your dream person, your dream human, men or women, the person that you're looking for. Here's how you meet them. You're gonna go to the club. No. Okay, you're gonna go to the club if that's the type of person that you're looking for. Okay? If you're looking for somebody who is in the club, then you're going to go to the club. The reason why you haven't met your dream person, the person that you are supposed to be with, the person who you are meant to be with and experience, you want to experience life with, this is for the lovers here. This is for the people who really want to meet somebody and have a meaningful relationship that will result in marriage and or some other kind of very long-lasting intimate relationship, right? You are going to meet them by becoming a person that they want to be with. Okay? This is how it works. If you go where you're at, if you meet somebody at the frequency that you're at right now, and you're not happy with yourself and where you're at, then you're going to meet somebody most likely that either is on that same frequency, like they're not happy where they're at, and thus you'll have a lot of friction and it might not work out. Or in the off chance that you meet somebody who is everything that you want to be, there's a chance that they might end up not liking your frequency. Because let's say they're a person that works out all the time, they go to the gym all the time, they like to study, read books, do all that type of stuff. Not saying, a lot of that is inherently good, and you don't like doing that, then like after the honeymoon phase, they're going to be looking at you like, and you're going to be looking at them like, why are you trying to get me to change? Because I'm talking to the adults here, and a lot of adults here are not going to change. Which is the reason why you haven't met the person that you wanted to meet yet. Everything is a frequency, right? When you're vibing with somebody, yeah, it's the same vibration, the same frequency, even if it was for a moment. If you want to vibe with someone for a very long time, then you need to be on the same frequency as them. So if you want to meet somebody who's healthy, who likes, listening to the same music as you, continue to listen to the same music you're listening to. Continue to go to the gym or hike or whatever else it is that you do. You're going to be on the frequency, that person's going to be on the frequency, and you'll know. Don't force something with someone just because they match a certain piece of the frequency, because that's a trap. I met this person and we just talked about music all night. But then everything else that you love, they hate. That's why you date. To see how many, frequencies you share and compatibility. That's why we don't rush. Because if you end up getting with somebody and they're not a match, it's very rare. I think a lot of the reason why, outside of like obvious infidelity stuff, why marriages don't work is because people are pairing themselves with people that they shouldn't be paired with, and people don't change. Adults don't really change for the most part. Unless there's a crisis, something drastic happens to them, something really bad happens to them. Most people won't change. So you're going to end up being paired with somebody that you're ultimately not going to end up getting along with. There are the rare times when, people can change and grow together, or one person grows to match the energy, the vibe of the other person, and that's beautiful, but it's rare. Most of the times we can't change other people, and then we try to and we get exhausted, and then it just doesn't work. So the best thing you want to do is become the person that you want to date. become the ideal partner of a person that you want to date. Because if they shop at Whole Foods, you shop at Whole Foods, you just might end up bumping into them there. They're in the same web forums. They're at the same museums that you like. But not just the you now, the you that you want to be. And actively work to get there, because even if they're already there, they'll respect that you're on the journey to get there. And I think that's where the whole unequally yoked thing is in the Bible. People are like, oh, that means that if I'm Christian, I can't date a Muslim. It's not my space to judge that type of thing. What I think it is more so about unequally yoked, just vibration. You know, if you're somebody who has X set of values and the other person has Y set of values, and then one, it might not work long term, but then what about when y'all have children? Then you're like, damn. So like, you need to check their motherhood or fatherhood vibrations as well if y'all are planning on having kids, because you know, that's going to be those are going to be very important issues to you. You're going to want to check their family vibes. How are they with family? How are they with people who can't do nothing for them? How are they with money? Because I heard money takes people out like crazy too. But this is why people date, right? It takes time to learn all these things. And often when someone is dating, you first start dating someone, you meet the representative. The person that's not actually them, but the person who steps out. Their personality receptionist who you hang out with before you get to meet the real them. So that's why going through things together help you get to know a person even better. So what I recommend to you is, one, become the person that you want to date would be with. Two, which will lead to two, you being in the places and spaces that person would be in. Because then you have a better chance of meeting him. Three, date. You're going to be, hanging out with people's personality receptionists and things like that, but that's fine. Don't give all of yourself to someone. You're just checking vibes. You're just checking vibrations. And four, keep on working on yourself, because that's going to give you the opportunity to meet someone who is either working on themselves or they're where you want to be. Someone that's a runner and you start jogging, you might end up in the same spaces. Someone who's a hiker, you hike. Someone who loves doing charity, you love doing charity. Look for all of those things and look to do all of those things. And that's how you're going to end up finding the love of your life, the person you want to be with, your long-term relationship, something meaningful in the relationship category. And please don't forget to love yourself, because if you're not in a state or vibration of love, you're not going to attract love. So make sure you start. If you don't love yourself yet, start by liking yourself. Start by respecting yourself. Start by becoming more confident in yourself. And the way you do that is by keeping your word to yourself. So start doing things for yourself that are going to make you get better. Make habits of them. And then you'll start to trust yourself. And when you start to trust yourself, you're going to start to like yourself. And when you start to like yourself a lot, you're going to end up loving yourself by accident, on purpose. It's both those things at the same time.